Hello everyone, welcome to class geography, class 6. Today we are going to learn about minerals. So Earth's crust is made up of rocks and minerals. What is the meaning of Earth's crust? Earth's crust means the surface of Earth where we live. The rocks are the aggregates of the one or more minerals. So rock contains one or more minerals. They do not have a definite chemical composition. It means they do not have a same kind of a composition. Suppose there are different kinds of rocks, so they will have their own different composition. They will not have the same composition, chemical composition. Understood? Even if two rocks belonging to same kind or same type of rock, still their composition, chemical composition will be different. Can you see this picture? Both of them are looking like rocks, right? So both the pictures are looking like rocks, but they are different. How? That we are going to see. So rocks which has a large concentration of particular minerals is called the ore of that mineral. So we have seen in the previous slide that rock contains minerals, right? But this rock is containing minerals at a very smaller amount, okay? And this rock, it means ore of that mineral, is containing huge amount of minerals. So that is why we call it ore, not rock. So there is a difference between rock and ore. Rock contains minerals, but at a very smaller amount. Ore contains minerals on a huge amount. Okay, so large concentration of particular mineral. For example, iron ore. So this is the example. The first picture is of the iron ore. So this rock contains lot of iron components, lot of iron minerals. So that is why it is called ore of iron. That is iron ore. Understood? Minerals are non-living solid substances found in the rock. They have a definite chemical composition. So I'm sure that you must have studied about periodic table. In periodic table, even these minerals are part of periodical table, and in periodical table, they have shown the chemical composition of each mineral because they have a same chemical composition. Suppose I have two iron ores, but the iron which I'm going to take out, that iron's chemical composition will be same. A mineral may or may not be commercially useful. For example, we know that iron is found in most rocks, but it is mined only in those regions where it occurs as ores. So please pay attention to this. Each and every rock contains some particles or some amount of minerals, but we do not break each and every rock. We do not break each and every rock and take out that mineral. We only take out or extract minerals from ores. Ores means what? Rock which has a large concentration of particular minerals. Understood? Minerals have the following characteristics. First, they are unevenly distributed over the Earth's surface. It means you will not find the same amount of deposition of same mineral all over the Earth's surface. It varies from place to place. Suppose Australia is the largest producer of bauxite, right? So Australia has largest deposits of minerals, but it is not necessary that USA also has the same amount of bauxite in it. Understood? So it varies from place to place. Suppose Australia has the largest depositions of bauxite, but it is not necessary that Australia will also have iron or copper. Understood? So we cannot predict that this particular area has maximum amount of all the minerals. No, it varies from place to place. Then they have impurities in them. Because we find minerals inside Earth's crust, underground, that is why they are full of impurities. So we have to separate those impurities. We have to purify those minerals before using them. Next is they are exhaustible. It means that they can get over. These minerals are non-renewable. Understood? So they are non-renewable. It means we cannot renew it. That is why they are exhaustible. They can get over period of time. Now, types of minerals. Minerals are divided into two main types, that are the metallics and non-metallics. So name itself tells us that metallic minerals means the minerals which contains metals. They are found as ores. So in earlier picture, I have shown you the iron ore, right? So the first picture is iron ore. So that is why iron is the metal. So metals are mostly, metallic minerals are mostly found as ores. So iron, gold, copper are the examples of minerals. These minerals are hard and have a luster. What is the meaning of luster? They have that metallic shine. Understood? They are shiny and they are hard as well. These minerals are mostly found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. So igneous rocks are made up of lava, and metamorphic rocks are changed and transfer over the period of time from igneous rocks. Okay. The metallic minerals can be further divided into two types. So first is ferrous and second is non-ferrous. The name itself tells us the ferrous, the meaning of ferrous is what? Ferrous means iron. Understood? So those metallic minerals which contains ferrous means ions, that is called ferrous metallic minerals. The minerals which does not contain ferrous or iron, they are called non-ferrous metallic minerals. So ferrous minerals contain iron. So examples of ferrous minerals are iron, manganese, and chromite. Examples of non-ferrous are copper, aluminium, gold, silver. So we all know that gold does not contain iron, silver does not contain iron, aluminium does not contain iron, copper does not contain iron. So that is why they are non-ferrous. Understood? So there are two types of minerals. First, metallic. Metallic is further divided into two, ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous minerals contains iron particles, and non-ferrous minerals do not contain iron. Understood? Then next is non-metallics. So non-metallic minerals do not contain metals. It means they do not have shine, and it is not important that they will be hard. Okay, we can find non-metallic minerals in a liquid form also, or in a gaseous form also. Understood? Or in the solid form too. Understood? So the examples of non-metallics are limestone, mica, sulfur, salt, coal, petroleum, etc. Coal and petroleum are used as a fuel. That is why we also call them as a mineral fuels, because both of them, coal and petroleum, are mineral, and we use them in factory to drive our vehicles as a fuel, right? So that is why we call it as a fuel, and that is why we call them mineral fuel. Understood? Non-metallic minerals are mostly found in the sedimentary rocks. So we have seen that metallic minerals found in the igneous and metamorphic rocks. Likewise, non-metallic minerals mostly found in the sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock is what? Sedimentary rocks are formed because of the deposition of sediments and compression of that sediments. Those sediments become hard and they form sedimentary rocks. The next is there are different types of mining. So first we will understand what is mining, then we will talk about its types. The method of taking out ores buried under Earth's surface is called mining. I have explained you earlier also that we find minerals inside Earth's surface. Understood? So because of which we have to clear the surface of the Earth and we have to take them out. We have to take out the ores which are buried under Earth's surface. So the process of taking out or method of taking out ores buried under Earth's surface is called mining. Now, the method used for mining depends upon the depth at which the minerals occur. The first is quarrying. When ores occur near Earth's surface, they are simply dug out. So you all can see in this picture that they have cleared the Earth's surface, the layers of Earth's surface, and they have they have dug out and cleared the portion of Earth's surface, the layers, different layers of Earth's surface, and then they are taking out those minerals. Understood? The next is open cast or open pit mining. When ores are located at a shallow depth, they can be taken out by removing the Earth's surface layer. So in here also, so first we saw quarrying, right? So in quarrying, ores are occur near the Earth's surface. Understood? But in this type of mining, that is open cast and open pit, minerals are located at shallow depth. So that is why we clear the surface and we take out those minerals. In picture, you can see they have dug out and they have cleared the layer wise, they have dug out entire thing, right? So that is how we take out the minerals. Understood? Then shaft mining. Some mineral deposits occur at a great a shaft means what? Shaft is a big hole. Understood? A deep hole. So shaft has to be dug to reach the minerals. Such mine is called a shaft mine. Shaft mine has many underground chambers. The miners use lift to reach these chambers. And this is the chamber, and they're using these lifts to take out those minerals. Understood? Next is drilling. Deep wells are dug to extract mineral oil like crude oil or petroleum and natural gas. The process of digging well and extracting mineral oil is also known as drilling. Understood? So they do not clear the Earth's surface. They do not clear or dug out entire layers of Earth's surface, but they simply dig a hole or a deep wells. How I hope you must have seen how they dig out the bore wells, right? So it is something like that. When they dig deep wells inside Earth's crust, that is called the drilling. Now we are going to look at the metallic minerals, different metallic minerals and their distribution all over the world. Distribution means where they are located. First is iron ore. Now, iron ore is known as a backbone of modern civilization because right now, whatever you're using, so if you are sitting in a bedroom or at a home or at a school or in a tuition class or in the garden, look, just observe your surroundings and you will find that everything you're observing at is made up of iron. Your fan, tube lights, the holders of tube lights, then your cupboards, your bed, your chair, everything contains more or less amount of iron. So that is why we call iron is the backbone of modern civilization. Plus, it is also cheap, it is durable metal, and it can be mixed with other metals to form alloys. Now, what is alloys? Alloys are the mixture of two or more metals to form another different kind of metal. We do not call it as a metal, we call it alloy. The mixture of two or more metals is called alloy. Understood? Then there are four varieties of iron ore. These are hematite, magnetite, limonite, and siderite. Understood? Now we can use iron to manufacture tools, utensils, machines, railway engines, and ships. China is the largest producer of iron ore in the entire world. Other producers are Australia, Brazil, India, Russia, and Ukraine. In India, iron ores are iron ore deposits occur in Orissa, Goa, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Karnataka. I hope you have understood the importance and distribution and composition of iron ore. Next is manganese. Manganese is a black and hard and iron-like metal. It is widely used to make iron and steel. So this is basically iron manganese ore, and from which we can make iron and steel. So students, tell me whether it is a ferrous or non-ferrous. Yes, it is a ferrous mineral because it contains iron. It is widely used to make iron and steel. It is also used to make alloys, chemicals, bleaching powder. We all use bleaching powder at your home, at our home, to clean our tiles, to clean our bathrooms, right? Dry batteries and matches. Manganese is also used as a coloring material for pottery, glass, and tiles. South Africa is the largest producer of manganese in the world. Other manganese producing countries are China, Australia, Gabon, Brazil, and Malaysia. In India, manganese deposits mostly occur in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka. These 5 states account for about 90% of the total manganese production in India. I hope you have understood the term manganese. It is basically a metallic mineral. It is also a ferrous metallic mineral, understood, and from which we can make iron and steel. Next is copper. We all know about copper because some of you must have drinking water from a copper water bottle or copper glass, right? For puja also, when we perform puja for God, we use that copper plate, right? So we all are aware about copper metal. Copper was the probably first metal discovered and used by the early humans. In Indus Valley civilization, in history, in Indus Valley civilization, we have seen that most of the things were made up from copper. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity, therefore it is widely used to make electric cables and electrical appliances. It is also used to make automobiles and defense equipment. Chile is the largest producer of copper in the world. Other copper producing countries are China, Peru, the United States of America, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Australia. In India, basically India has a limited reserves of copper ore, and Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Jharkhand are the main copper producing states in India. Understood? If you see below, there is one box called more to know. Let's read that. Copper is mixed with other metals to make useful alloys. So what is alloy? Alloy is a mixture of 2 or more metals. Copper is mixed with iron and nickel to make stainless steel. We all use stainless steel utensils at home, right? So it is made up of copper, iron, and nickel. Then if we mix copper with zinc, we can make brass out of it. If we mix copper with tin, we can make bronze out of it. Understood? Next is bauxite. Bauxite is an important ore which is used to make aluminium. We all have seen aluminium utensils, right? So we get aluminium from bauxite. So bauxite is a ore. It is not a metal. It is not direct metal. It is an ore from which we get aluminium. Aluminium is widely used to make utensils, aeroplanes, automobiles, and electrical cable. It has replaced copper in a long distance electric transmission. Australia is the largest producer of bauxite in the world. Other bauxite producing countries are China, Brazil, India, and Jamaica. In India, the main bauxite producing states are Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, and Gujarat. Now we will see one map and distribution of all these four metals and metal ores. Okay, so iron ore is depicted with the key or sign of where you will see these trolleys. It means these places have the deposit of iron ore. Understood? Then there is a star showcasing manganese. Whenever you see this star, you will be able to understand that these places contains or have a deposit of manganese. Next is, can you all see this sun-like sign? This round sun-like sign, it depicts the copper. It indicates copper. So we can see in different parts of the world, copper deposits are there, right? And then the last one is this purple color round or circle is